I had the privilege of chatting with Bob Moriarty on Thursday. He told me exactly how to make money with junior mining stocks. Bob is a Marine Vietnam veteran. He flew 820 missions, starting in the F-4 and finishing in the Bird Dog. You can find Bob's work on 321gold.com and 321energy.com, where he aggregates the best articles available on both precious metals and energy. Bob is also the author of 7 books. They're all available on Amazon. The first 2 are specifically about investing in the resource stocks. In the interview, you will hear Bob sharing his wisdom on how to make money in the mining stocks. He covers this same strategy in basic investing in resource stocks. If you are an investor, get these books and read them. It's an inexpensive education from a man with decades of experience. My name is Brian Post. I am the founder of Satori Traders. We are a fee-only, California-registered investment advisor specializing in the precious metals. Now, I have to make a disclaimer. I am not your investment advisor, so nothing in this video qualifies as investment advice. This is free educational information so that you can make informed decisions about how to manage your own investments. Now on with the interview. So in light of inflation costs, rising energy costs, I'm thinking of pretty dramatically revamping my portfolio of mining stocks. And a company like Alexco seems to be ideal. They're connected to a hydroelectric power grid. They've already got, no?
Okay, what happened in 2001 with resource stocks?
2001, well, that was the bottom.
Okay, what happened in 2008 with resource stocks?
They got hit.
And?
Well, they recovered.
Well, no, not in 2008 they didn't. We had a bottom in 2001, we had a bottom in 2008, right?
Yeah.
What happened in 2015?
2015, that was the bottom.
Okay.
Another bottom.
How many years between 2001 and 2008?
7.
How many between 2008 and 2015?
7. Oh, I got you.
Okay. So 2015, 2022, what should you be looking for?
A bottom.
You have 2 choices. One is go to sleep and ignore the nominal value of your shares. Okay. Presumably you're buying the shares because they're good shares, but they're junior stocks, so they're really lottery tickets. Or get cashed up to the point, not to sell everything, but get cashed up to the point where when there's a bottom, and there will be a bottom, because when the margin put calls, everything gets sold. Okay, guys are telling me, well, resources are going to do great. Well, they're going to, but they're going to go down first.
Okay. Well, and today, actually, the equity markets are down about 3%. Mining stocks are up 2%. I'm not calling a bottom yet. I think it's hard for me to imagine the equity markets tanking and not at least briefly taking the mining stocks with them.
Well, strange enough, I said, well, all last year I was predicting a monster crash, the monster crash, starting in October, and it actually did. It started in September in the smaller stocks and became obvious in January. Everything's going to go down. Bonds going to go down. Stocks going to go down. Cryptocurrencies are going to go to zero, and the resource stocks are going to get hammered. You do one of 2 things. You either go to sleep and ignore your statement, or you sell enough shares that you've got some cash. You're going to be picking up stocks for under a dime that are going to go up 15-fold. Here's what you want, okay? And to the extent that small stocks move the fastest. But let me give you some ranges. Okay, CFE had a low of 1.5 cents and a high of 15 cents. What is the range in the last year?
Is that 13 and a half?
No, 1,000%.
Oh, okay.
Okay. El Oro, which is an analog of CFE, is 306 to 544. So you've had about a 80% difference.
80%, yeah.
GOT has a high of 162 and a low of 62. So you've got about 250% there. IGO has been as low as 5 cents and as high as 14.5. That's a
300%.
Yeah, pretty close to 300%. Irving, and this is funny, it's a low of 92 and a high of 184. So what is that?
Double.
100% move. Okay, and here's the key. And if you read my books, it is so simple. Ignore everything you know about stocks, everything. Okay, ignore everybody that writes about them. Okay, Irving is 99 cents today, and the low for the year is 92. Should you buy or sell?
Buy.
Exactly. Okay. And guys asked me, how can you tell if it's a low? I said, well, you could always look at the chart. Okay. Another beautiful lion one, a low of 88 cents, high of $1.66. Again, almost 100%. MAW is 9.5 cents to 29. So that's about 300%. Novo is 45 to 263. These things are too easy. I mean, here's what's crazy. And even while we were talking today, okay, Novo got its low as 46 cents today. It's 54 right now. It's up 9 cents for 20%, 21% on the day. If you buy stocks when they are cheap for no other reason than they're cheap and they go up, then you sell them. Okay. And everybody wants to talk about the value of the stock. Okay. PAU 8 cents to 18, PEX 10 cents to 58, SKP 6 cents to 24, TMBXF 26 cents to 280. How much, what kind of return would you like to have on a consistent basis?
20, 30%.
If you can't make 20 or 30% every year, you've got your head up your ass. Okay.
Yep.
You do that every year. And what people do is they buy it and say, well, I made 30% and it could go up tenfold. Well, it could. And they do. But rather than accept a 30% a year return, they want a 300% a year. I went through all the stocks that I own, and I think the average move in a year was 192%. If you can't make 50% a year, you're being foolish. And what you do is you wait for the 7-year period. I never heard anybody talk about a 7-year cycle. I don't know why it's 7 years. It just is. Put 10, 50, $100,000 into stocks at yearly lows below a dime, and you'll make 1,000%.
Yeah. And November's the month.
I think October, November.
October, November.
Do you follow the daily sentiment index?
I haven't subscribed to that yet.
Here's what's funny. Okay, gold's a hell of a lot higher to a top than it is to a bottom. I believe, and there's a lot of Kentucky windage to this, we'll go up into July, and then July through October will be total chaos. And you will see stocks that are 95 cents today will be 15 cents in November. And they could well be stocks that you own. What happens to stocks in a bull market?
They go up.
What happens to stocks in a bear market?
They go down. Yeah.
you got to do is figure out which you're in. And I think we're in a dead cat bounce. But I also believe we've got a monster crash that we're in that's going to take everything down. So get some cash. That doesn't mean sell everything. I actually had a dentist appointment today. I was going to try to sell some El Oro at $4, and it actually went $4.
You mentioned recently the volume, that when sentiment is low in the mining stocks, there's no volume.
Right.
Yeah. I put orders in to sell a couple of mining stocks, and there's no volume.
You got to put the order in and just sit and be patient.